up, YouTube? It's been a while since I posted a video. Just like everybody else, I've been in crisis mode with the coronavirus. Hopefully everyone is handling the situation in a nice, decent, calm manner. I think the only problem that I've come into with this is it's hard to find toilet tissue, paper towel. Everywhere I go, I can't find any. So, I mean, I have some here, but you know, the way it's being bought up, I feel like maybe I should get more. I don't know if they'll have more though. So today we are going to be talking about 7 areas that block creativity. And it will be a 2-part series. So today we'll be talking about 3 areas. And the first area is crisis. Second area is lack of resources or skills. And then the third area is bad habits. And those are going to be the 3 areas that we'll discuss today. And then on the part 2 series, we'll talk about the last 4. So let's get right into it. So the first thing is crisis. Crisis mode will put you in a state of worry, and it will not allow your creativity to flow. And I can say that because for the last week, we've been in a crisis mode with the COVID-19 or COVID-19 or coronavirus. Everyone is kind of like running around like a chicken with their neck cut off. So trying to figure out what we should be doing, what we shouldn't be doing. So it's kind of alarming. And whenever your mind is not at rest, it's hard to be creative. And quite literally, I've just been thinking about what to do to make my family safer. So I haven't really been thinking about posting on YouTube, but I figured today I feel a little bit more calm and at ease, so I decided that I could post today. So yeah, crisis mode will always put your mind in a state of worry, and then you're not able to focus on what you really want to focus on until that issue is settled. And although this issue isn't settled with the coronavirus, I'm feeling a little bit more at ease with how things are being handled. And I'm just making sure I do the right things in order to keep my family safe. And that's all you can do, right? The second area is lack of resources or lack of skills. So we all know that when you want to do something, whatever it is, say for instance, with me, I wanted to own my own bakery. But I knew that in owning my own bakery, I needed to have baking skills, right? And I didn't have those skills. I had what I knew about home baking, and that's just about it. But I knew that I wanted to one day decorate cakes, do the whole baking thing, right? But because I didn't have those skills, I needed to get those skills in order to be more creative in those areas. So the best thing to do is invest in yourself. Invest in yourself by going out there and getting some form of an education or some form of a training so that you can move in that area and flow in your creativity. Otherwise, it makes it a lot harder. Now, I know nowadays people are looking at YouTube to learn a lot of stuff. Even, I have in the past when I was trying to learn how to drive a stick shift, I looked at YouTube to find out how to do it, and it taught me. I learned how to drive a stick shift in one day. So that's how awesome YouTube is. But so you want to invest in yourself and get the resources that you need in order to flow in the area that you're interested in. Third thing, bad habits. Bad habits are notorious for keeping you in the spot that you're in. We're talking about the normal bad habits, that things that can easily keep us from functioning towards our creativity every day. Normal bad habits can be not making good use of our time, not having great time management skills. Everyone's given the same amount of time in a day, but what you do with your time will determine the outcomes of your goals. So if you don't have a great time management skill, that bad habit will run off and turn into procrastination because you're not setting a goal for yourself every day to do this at this time, do this at this time. Just getting to a point where you're not procrastinating and wasting hours in the day, because procrastination is also a thief of dreams. If you're always putting things off and saying that I'll do this or another day, or it'll be better if I do this then instead of now. Just do it. That is my encouragement to you. Just do it. Yes, you can put it off, but put it off if it's absolutely necessary. But if you can get something done today, there's a good chance that you should do it today and not block your creativity. Creativity flows when we are in tune with our goals. And on that day that you're thinking about something that you want to do, you are in tune at that point in time. But in the back of your mind, you're like, I could be doing this or that. Just give yourself an hour and say, I'm going to take this time to do this. And if you're consistent in what you're doing, I'm positive that you're going to see results. So time management is very important in flowing in your creativity. Eating, what we're putting in our body. Unhealthy eating can drive your body to the point of fatigue. Meaning if you're always eating fat, greasy foods that are high in sugar, that can drain you and pull you down. High caffeinated foods and drinks. In order for your creativity to flow, you don't need anything pulling you too far up and too far down. You need to be balanced. So eating the proper foods and taking your vitamins and being within a healthy state of mind will also be very advantageous to you flowing in your creativity. Proper rest. If you are burning the candle at both ends of the wick, there's a good chance that you're going to be too tired to be creative, because all you're going to want to do is just get rest and sleep and catch up on sleep. So and unfortunately, I guess I have to say I was in a point like this where I wasn't able to rest, especially during the week, because I'm constantly working, so it's hard for me to want to do anything during the week. But I promise you that if you take time out to even just jot down ideas, jot down goals, jot down where you want to see yourself, go back, read those same things, it will open up your creativity, and it will definitely make you move towards those things. Just by simply writing something down, you don't have to take a lot of time in doing it. Just a couple minutes, write down what your goals are, what your dreams are. In other words, more ideas will come to you. But it's just a point in just doing it, because again, we go back to procrastination. It's a point of, I don't want to do it because I don't have the time. In this case, you don't have the energy to do it because you're not getting the proper rest. But understand that it's not going to get done on its own. It's only going to get done if you take the proper action. And the first action could just be writing something down, and gradually building on that until you see yourself actually moving in that direction. So that will end today's video. Again, this is a 2-part series. The video is about 7 areas that block creativity and how to avoid them. So the second set will be in a couple days. And then in that part, we're going to be talking about how self-confidence, wrong associations, forgiveness, and living up to other people's expectations will block your creativity. But we're going to talk about that in part 2. Until the next video, this has been Deru from Deru Inspires, and you all have a wonderful day.